Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Kristy. Thank you. So I'm just a little early. Loretta is finishing up. Hi, Mary Beth. Thank you for joining. Hi, Sue. So I will wait just a few minutes. I can see Loretta is finishing up. Hi, Therese. How are you? So I guess we'll get some of this stuff out of the way. My name is Terry Lightsey. Hi. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Jesse. Good morning. Hi, Elizabeth. My name is Terry Lightsey, and I want to say thank you to Kristy for inviting me to her event. This is the Vintage Craft event, and it's hosted by Kristy's Crafty Cottage. So if you are not watching, oh, Loretta just finished. So if you're not watching in the group, it's being streamed into the Inspiring Friends group. And so if you're in there, if you just hit refresh after each presenter, then you will see everyone who's next. And so hi, Done By Me. So hi, Cheryl. So thank you all for joining. Again, Teresa Renee Art is after me. So I have everybody's links. I have the links in my description. So if you're not in the group, go over to the group. Or if you need the link, it will be on my description. Thank you, Jesse. So I only have an hour today, which is the people who watch me know that that's challenging for me. Hi, Sylvia. So I did a little bit of prep work. I'm going to use, this is just a wooden box that I don't know, I think I got from Amazon or Hobby Lobby. I did go ahead and paint it already with just the Waverly plaster chalk paint. And I'm going to use the Decoupage Clean Rice Paper. And this is actually an older one. This is Rosie's postcard. And what I want to do is I don't want to put her entirely on here. So we're going to do a little something different. Hi, Edie. Hi, Helen. Hi, Leona. So what I want to do is just kind of take a portion of her from like maybe corner to corner and do some molds, some texture, and then I have some hardware we're going to change. I have some feet that we'll put on, and I am going to change the lock. Now, I already took off the bottom lock. We still need to paint that, and I plugged those holes, so I'm going to finish taking this off really quickly. So, hi, Lisa. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Sheila. Hi, Miriam. So, how is everybody today? I am from California, for those of you who do not know me. And it's pretty toasty here today. Well, it's toasty every day, but it's very toasty right now. So, yeah. I have my fan, my AC, everything going. It's wild. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Stina. Thank you for joining. You're new here. Well, awesome. Hopefully I don't scare you away. So I just plugged these holes with you guys. Well, most of you guys know I like the texture paste from Ranger. It mimics like like what you would use for plugging holes in your walls. It's got a really nice texture, and I always use it to plug the holes. Oh, Jessie, thank you. So this is what I use. It's just the texture paste, but if you can see, it's got the texture is real amazing, and yeah, it's what I always use. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, so this is just a watercolor pen from my watercoloring days. And I am going to kind of, and why I'm going to use a watercolor pencil, sorry, is because I just kind of want to get an idea of what I am going to do and where I want to rip the paper. And then it's going to kind of come down straight here. And we're going to do some stamping with, I have a Zuri mold here for some texture. Okay. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Okay, so I'm just going to take a water pen. So those of you who don't know me, I am live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you would like to come over and check out some other lives, I would love to have you. Have you guys been able to watch the other creators today? So the first creator went on at 9 o'clock my time, but don't you know, I was watching. Everybody's been doing amazing. Hi, Bernadette from Holland. How are you? So thank you for all of you who are sharing. We do something on my channel. Everyone who shares and likes the video gets their name on the wheel of names. And then on every Friday, I do Happy Mail giveaway. So yeah, so anybody who has done the things today, you might want to check back on Friday, because I will most certainly put your name on the wheel. So all I'm doing is just using a water pen, taking off the edges, and then I'll get this on the box. Now we are going to do some clay work today, and of course it takes at least 24 hours for clay to dry. You're sent to be a blessing to the world, not your fellow ones. Hi, Marcia. I like how we can see your project. Oh, yeah. So I do. Okay, that's another thing. I stream on StreamYard. If I am a little small to you, it's because I stream landscape. So if you turn your phone, you'll be able to see me a little better. So, see, we might want to move that line. That's what I was thinking, because I think maybe we want all of her. So actually, it's a good thing that I did that in watercolor, because it won't matter. So I'm going to put all of her on there, because if I do it on my line, it's going to take half of her dress. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Michelle. Sue, can you see that? So we'll just freehand the line. We'll just do this. So that way we can get most of her dress on there. And then that'll kind of, again, we don't need to, do anything specific here. And then I will use the gator to get off the edges and to make it clean. All right, so I'm going to use the Decoupage Varnish and Glue by Pentart. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. Hi, Debbie. I apologize if I'm missing any comments, but if you didn't hear me at the beginning, I used to be really good with doing projects in an hour. Not so much anymore. Those who watch me know I'm time challenged. So, yeah, I was like, ooh, I got an hour. This is going to be interesting. And then I'm deciding to do clay. Yep. So I'm sure the people who usually watch me are going, yeah, right, Terry. Hi, Brenda. All right, so let's get her on, and I'm gonna pull just a little bit so that I can have the edges clean. I'm gonna take my squeegee and I'm just gonna lay her down. Now these edges are feathered, so I want to go with the way that I want them to lay, so then they'll blend. Hi, Loretta. I loved your project. It was beautiful. Hi, Teresa. Teresa, you only have an hour too. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Pixie Designs. All right, so I'm going to take my gator. This is a 320, and I'm going to go ahead and get off the edges here. No 3-day project here. I know, right? I was like, oh my gosh. When I used to do events all the time, they used to say, oh my gosh, you do crafts so fast, you could get. Now I don't know. I can't. I'll tell you, like, I haven't been nervous to do a live in a while, but I was kind of nervous today, and not because of my project, but more so because of the hour. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, so we have her on there. And now I'm just going to give her a coat on top. And I'm actually going to, again, follow the way that I want the feathered edge to lay, because I don't want it to lump up on itself right there. So yeah, I actually got up at 8:30 this morning, and which is early for me. I go to bed kind of late. But I was tuned in and watching everybody, and said, oh my goodness, how cool. All right, so now this is where we gotta get moving, because I've decided to do some clay work a little bit. So what I want to do is do a little divider here, and I'm gonna have to pop off this butterfly ring, and because I'm not going to be able to make it over to the sink, I'm going to put on some gloves. And I have the clay that I love to use is the Jovi clay. So I'm going to pull out some of that, and all I want to do is just make a kind of like a break here, because I want to use some stone paste and then stamp in some texture. Ooh, I've got a new one. So this is the Jovi air dry clay. This is my favorite. Love opening a new one. Something's just so satisfying about it. All right, so what I'm thinking is, so let's see. What do we want to use here? I actually think I want to use, so this is the LaBlanche mold, and this is it's called Frames 2. And I am just going to grab a little bit of baby oil. I prefer baby oil. You can use cornstarch if you like. Hi, Kathy. How are you? And I'm just going to, you don't need a lot. I'm just going to get it more into like the little grooves here where it's going to want to stay. And let's do this little corner too. And I'm going to need this because I want to come down as well. So we'll see what we get with this, and then if we need to do any modifications. So Teresa Renee Art, who is in the comments, will be after me. So and then, like I was saying at the beginning, I don't know if you caught it. Why do you prefer baby oil over cornstarch? Cornstarch dries it out to me. And so they do the same things, but whereas too, I don't want it to dry out because I, want to limit cracks, right? Because you're going to get cracking with clay. But I just find when I use cornstarch, it takes a lot of the moisture out of the clay, and I don't like that. So, but again, it's just personal preference. I've used them both. But the last, I don't know, last year or so, I've just preferred the baby oil. Now, like, if you're using like a, like DAS, however you want to say it, that tends to be a little wetter than Jovi. Like cornstarch probably would be better in that aspect, right? Because it tends to be a little moist and sometimes hard to work with because it's got too much moisture, and it wants to stick. Hey girl, hey. Hi Nicole. So again, they both do the same. I just prefer the baby oil. And I'll clean all of that out later. Hi, Brooke. Yeah, I tried the oil and I thought it came out of the mold much easier. And I do find that too. But it can do the reverse. If you use too much baby oil, it will do the reverse on you. If you use too much baby oil, it will, the clay won't want to stay down in there, and then you'll get mad at it. All right, so let's see what we get with this. So what I was thinking is using, because this is actually a frame mold, right? That it's frames too. So what I was thinking is we can put this one here like that. Well, let's see how it looks. Ooh, I like that a lot. And we'll have it, again, I want it to come down. Oh my goodness, that's almost perfect to where the top ends. Okay, so, and I'm not worried about the paper showing there because I'm going to need you though, little guy. Come over here, little guy. I'm not worried about the paper showing there because, again, I'm going to put some stone paste and we're going to stamp in. I'm looking for my heavy body gel. Heavy body gel. Oh, here it is. Hi, Judy. I like that a lot too. Thinking out the box, going diagonal. Yeah, right. Just a little something different. Okay, so this is my favorite heavy body gel, glossy. This is what I use to hold down almost anything, whether it be a mold, whether it be anything actually. Once you use this, it's not going anywhere. So I'm going to stick this one in the corner. And I like to use, this is a little silicone brush. And I'm just going to come around. Might help if I had a paper towel. And get off this excess. Again, ideally, we would put these molds on, right, and let it dry overnight. But again, sometimes when we're in a live, we don't have that luxury. So we'll work with it, the best we can without distorting it. But because we want to antique it up and really make it, give it a vintage feel. Hi, my sweet Wanda. How are you? All right, let's put you here. And then I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm going to pull it down right there. Okay. And for those of you who are new, that's my Troy boy. That's my son. So now we only have this little piece. So you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little portion of the top of the frame to continue it down here. So if this is, so we actually need, right, because if it's this way, so I'm going to want this portion here. I'm good just running. Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Ah. Where are you running to, Miss Wanda? It's too hot to run. So that should be enough. I use that on some burlap to hold it downward. Yes, Kathy. This will hold down any type of embellishment, anything that you have. The heavy body gel is amazing. Now, there is a difference. You would think that the glossy, and you want to make sure to wrap up your clay. I'm going to put it here in my Ziploc. You would think that, you know, because there is a glossy and a matte, you would think that you would probably want the matte, right? No, you want the glossy because it dries transparent. So the matte you will see. So if this is something that you are going to look into, you want to make sure to get the glossy. All right, I'm not too worried about that right now because I'll probably cut that off to use that little spot. I'm just going to stick my finger in a little bit of water just to kind of level the backing of this down. All right, let's get this guy out. Put this aside. And then let's see what we got here, because I think I want to, oh, we might not even need that little piece. Let's see. So we'll take that up to there. Oh, what do you guys think? Because I could put, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Hi, Donna Sue. I am using Jovi clay. So this is the, sorry, it's in my Ziploc, but it's the Jovi air dry clay. So it is my most favorite. Okay. So now let's get this up. The reason why I took off the latch, which is trying to open, is because I want to change that hardware. I don't like just that, the one that it came with. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, so that's what we have. Just make sure it's down. All right, I'm going to take these off and clean this up a little bit. Thank you, Miss Edie. Hi, Kippy. Kippy Kim, I loved what you did. Okay, so you like it, Sheila? I'm hot, you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. I have to put my hair up. I'm sorry. I'm over here sweating. I need to get that kind of clay. Everyone seems to like the Jovi clay best. Yes, it's by far my favorite. And I have every single one of the clays I think you could probably think of in my cabinet here. Okay, so now what I want to do here, I need to clean up. I'm sorry. I can't. You guys know, most of you know I can't. I can't. It's closing in on me. All right, so I am going to take this, which is another mold. This is the Zuri Damask, the wall Damask. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to use it in clay. I'm going to use the Stone Effect paste. And I want texture all here and through this side. Okay. And then what I want to do is stamp it very imperfectly in through this. Will it shrink with drawing? It might shrink a little bit where the connectors are, which would be right there and down, well, probably right there. But that's why I was mentioning earlier, I like using the texture paste because I will fill it. It won't shrink a lot, but it will shrink. Clay will shrink, but I'll fill it. Hi, thank you, Sylvia. Oh, thanks, Sue. Welcome, newbies. Please like and aw, thank you, Miss Wanda. So yes, Sue just put in my Telegram. If you are interested, I do have Telegram. And like I was saying, I somehow I am live every day this week, but usually only Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So again, I'm just going to, we have to be careful because the mold is wet and I don't want to push my palette knife into the mold. And I don't want it perfect at all because again, I want to do some aging to this. So all of the, thank you. Hi, Cindy. So basically on this half, we're going to do texture and that'll look really good to pick up the antiquing paste that I'm going to use on here in the colors. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the Zuri mold. And again, imperfect. I don't care if I'm getting all of it. And it might not even, you might not even see much. But again, I just really want just texture. So I don't know if you guys can even see that it's in it. It's in there. But don't want to go sideways. I'm going to have to bend this. And it's just texture, just something more for the paints to pick up. Oh, we missed a spot over here. All right. And I'm actually going to need to wipe some of that. Otherwise, it's going to be, thank you, Loretta. Otherwise, it's all going to be deep in there and I'm not going to be able to get any impressions. Okay, so now let's come down here. And we're going to do the same thing. You know what I need is a third hand. A third hand would be nice. I knew as soon as I took that latch off, I was like, that's going to be challenging when you tip it up because it's going to want to open. But I wanted to get this. I know, Troy, you let me do it. I wanted to get it so I can cover the holes because it was, you know, there's 2 holes down here that I don't want. So what is that? Hi, Brenda. I know, don't we all need a third hand? It would be nice. A third hand would be lovely. What's up? What's up, son? Right, and then I'll get the top here and then I'll open it and clean off what's going on the inside because we don't want it to stick together, of course. Are you playing with your alarms, son? Trying to be too neat with that, but I'm just going to do this. Thank you, Kim. And again, so I want to go this way. I'm just going to push down. Oh yeah, that's some good texture. And I need a third hand, please. All right, now very quickly, let's open this up because I need to get off what's in here and what's here, and then we'll do the sides. All right, now let's do this side. I could have picked a smaller box, right? Of course not. You only have an hour. Why pick a smaller box, Terry? That's just silly. Troy, everybody saying hi. They hear you. They hear you, Troy boy. Oh, he's smiling. He's smiling. So I did go on and look for costumes for him, you guys. Those of you who are here. So some of you may know me from Decoupage Queen. I'm the social media manager for Decoupage Queen, but I also host creative hours on Saturdays. And Decoupage Queen has its 3rd birthday coming up. So we're doing a birthday party. And I know, Cindy. I know that. Sneaky little devil she is. So anyways, we're doing a costume party. And so it was brought to my attention yesterday that my Troy boy needs a costume as well, which is very true. He does. So I was looking for costumes for him. I know, Bubba's. I can't help you right now. I only got an hour. I can't help you. No, I'm kidding. I know, son. You guys, he's showing me the instructions for his watch again, you know. See, what happens is I didn't pay attention to him that first day. So now he's, you know, giving me an earful. I know. I only got an hour. All right, so I'm just going to dry a little bit of this, just like surface, and then we'll go on and paint around this side. I will do the back, but I'm not going to do that now with you guys because that's just going to be too much. I for sure won't get anything done. But I'm just going to dry a little bit of the stone paste. Hi, Fiona. I know Kristy is sneaky, going last. Now that's the way to do it though, right? So yeah, ideally, you know, when you're working with clay, you don't want to try to go at it and paint it all in the same hour, but you just have an hour. I know, Miss Wanda. I haven't been nervous for an event in a long time, and that's what I was nervous about. I was like, an hour? Oh, good Lord. What the heck? What the heck? I don't think you guys have probably seen me move this fast in a long time. Thank you, Brenda. All right. I just kind of want, and the stone effect paste does dry fairly quickly. So I just want to be able to, as I'm moving it around, not worry about, you know, like missing a chunk over there. All right. So let's get out So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, so there is some, you know, there's some like pastel pinks in here, some, like obviously we've got a lot of the cream colors. So over here, I'm thinking we'll bring out the darker colors. And over on this side, golly, I was flicking stone paste everywhere. On this side, we'll do a little bit of the lighter colors. So what I pulled was, I have it's Ancient Pink by Stamperia, which I thought was really pretty. And then I do have, all of the names are in Italian. Cal 58, which is a little bit pinker. So I think what I'll do is take a little bit of both. Kim, surprised you have time to read any comments. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, so I decided my project needed some casting, so I'm pouring resin at the last minute. Oh, no. You're not going to do clay like I did, huh, Teresa? All right, so I'm going to take, and as you can see, the pinks, we've got a little bit of the pinks for the flowers and a little bit of just kind of like the lighter pink. And I'm just going to mix them both while I'm doing this. I'm not Kim. I'm confused. Did I miss something? No, I'm completely out of clay. How? So if you all don't know, like I was saying, so I mentioned it a little bit. I work for Decoupage Queen. Teresa Renee is the owner. So inevitably my wonderful boss. But I'm surprised that she said she's out of clay. Not even the dark clay, Teresa? All right, so the paper didn't reach down here. You're confused too, Kim? Yeah, okay. I thought maybe I don't know. I'm just gonna paint. I don't know what's happening. I will paint the mold pink as well, but I'm gonna kind of go in with a much lighter hand. So I'll go in and do that in a minute. And I'm just dabbing in both of the pinks. So sorry, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. So there you go. I have plenty at the shop. I need to get some. In my earlier comment, it said Kim instead of I'm. Oh! I'm sorry. Cindy, I thought you were talking to Kim, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just mind my business. We always laugh here because autocorrect does some doozies to us, doesn't it? Man, I don't know. I was too. How can you be out of clay? To be fair, though, Teresa does do clay work more often than like I do. So thank you very much, Brooke. All right, so this is just a little bit of the decoupage paper that I didn't get off. So it's not necessary for it to be there. So I'm just going to get the sander and get it off. I didn't get it off well, just because it's going to drive me nuts. It won't be even right there. And then I will also, obviously, not now, but I will also paint the inside as well. And again, I'm not worrying about the back right now because I already only have 20 minutes. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yes, it can be very embarrassing, right, Miss Edie? Super embarrassing. It's like you have to autocorrect, which is, it defeats the purpose. I don't understand it. Okay, so if you guys can see, I don't know if you can, but it's picking up both of the pinks, which is very pretty. So if you, as I tip it, you can see there's a little bit of the darker, a little bit of the lighter. So that's what we have for here. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit smaller of a brush, but it's a lot softer, if you will, because I'm going to paint that mold, but I don't want to, again, it's wet, so ideally it shouldn't be painted right now. But hey, it's all right. And I'm going to do the same thing. I will pick up a little bit of both colors. And then when I go in later, when it's dry, because I absolutely won't be able to do this, but I'll go in and I will age this up with, and give it more depth and dimension with like an antique paste, which is like this. So the mold just isn't going to stay this, you know, pretty pink. I'm going to give it some dimension, but in order for me to do that, I'll need to get in there with like a stipple brush, and there's no way I'm going to be able to do that today. Ambitious I was. Ambitious I was. Thank you, Trees. Aw, thank you, Cindy. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. Okay, so why do we put varnish on top like an extra layer? For this reason. So I just got a little bit of paint on there, and I'm going to take a little swab and I'm going to get it right off. So that's why we always want to go in and put a protective coating on top of our decoupage paper. So that way, if you do get a little bit of paint or something on there that you don't want, you can wipe it off. If you don't do that, it's not going to be so easy, right? Thank you, Miss Teresa Cherry. I will be sure to get your name on the wheel. And my giveaways are open worldwide, so I don't limit them. So actually last week we had Marcia win in the UK, so her goodie box went out on Monday. All right, and you guys can see there's a lot of detail that I need to get into. I need to get, you know, along the sides here. But again, too ambitious, Terry, too ambitious. Hi, Jamie. Thank you. Hi, Anna. Hi, Dana. How are you guys? Thank you for being here. I'm moving and a grooving today. I've only got an hour. I only have 15 minutes. Where did that time go? Holy guacamole. I don't know. You guys can tell me. Those who watch me, whatever I don't get finished today, do you want me to finish it tomorrow on my, or should I finish it up and then take pictures today? It's up to you guys. I don't mind. See, I kind of get to cheat, Kristy, because I'm on again tomorrow regularly, so. Jamie! Oh, yes, I know. Oh, you love Rosie's postcard? I know. Isn't she elegant? She's very Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, please. I know you'll do awesome touch-ups off camera. Yeah, okay. Finish it with you guys tomorrow. Okay, I could do that. All right, so for the most part, it's dry. Again, I don't really want to do it, but we'll do it. So I'm thinking on this side, I don't know, she's got like, there's almost like a gray to her. So I love making your entrance. Yeah, you know, Jamie's always making her entrance. I like grays and pinks together, but I'm thinking we might need to go lighter gray than that. So we have gray decor paint chalky, or we have graphite gray. So what do you guys think? Probably the lighter one, right? Or, marble is nice too. You'll mess it up if you do too much today. The lighter one, but look at, I found marble. I'm kind of liking marble. Hey there, Hudson. The light gray, the lighter one. All right, let me give you guys a minute to catch up with the comments because I just pulled out the marble. Marble. See, Jesse says marble, marble. It's actually marble. Actually, it's not even, in English, it's Mandel. Oh my God, I know I'm going to hear it from Sue. No, I'm going to hear it from Sue now. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, what happened? Hold. Yeah, and see, those who don't watch me, you guys aren't used to. I have many Comcast does not like me much here. So I'm just going to paint as you guys are waiting for me to connect. I swear. So Yvetta jinxed me earlier because she goes, oh, you haven't had internet issues lately, have you? And I said, no, I haven't. And then, yep, Yvetta, I'm blaming you. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? You know what? Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, so you don't know this, but Kim, they came out, I don't know, what was it now, guys? Like at least doggone near a month ago, and dropped a note at my door that we probably wouldn't have internet because they're making improvements. And ever since that day, it has been miserable. I lose connection constantly. Yeah, you'd blame Yvetta. I like this color. It's almost a dead-on match. Can you guys even see that very well? That was perfect. Hi, Cynthia. No worries. No worries. There will be replays, replay on my channel, replay in the group. Again, this is streaming into the Inspiring Friends group. So if you've missed any of the crafters today, please, you know, watch the replays. And if you're in the group, all you have to do is just hit refresh, and then the next creator will be on. And after me today is Teresa Renee Art. So, and you guys can leave your phones in landscape mode because Teresa films the same way. She will also be in this same format. Hi, Louise. Thank you. It really is, right, Miss Edie? Turned out to be perfect. Again, if for some reason you don't have the links, everything is in my description. So you can find the group in my description. You can find Teresa's link in my description. Oh my gosh, thank you, Cynthia. Oh, really? Well, I'm the social media manager from Decoupage Queen Loretta. And then Miss Teresa Renee is the owner. So, yeah, we have to look into that. Okay. I'm really loving this color with this. Again, I'll go in with the, and fine tune the edges and whatnot, but just to give you guys kind of an idea of what we're looking at. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Good to see you. And that texture is awesome. And when we antique it up, age it up, it's gonna really pick up some amazing textures. So let me tip you guys. Yvetta, I already said I'm blaming you. Everybody knows. I'm sitting here, and next thing you know, everybody's staring at my face. Missy. I'm glad too, Kathy. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? So you guys see that I'm just actually dabbing it because I don't want to swipe on that texture because it is not fully dry. Although it, feels dry to touch, it's not all the way dry. So I don't want to disturb that texture if I, any more than I am. Oh, well, thank you, Sammy. What did I do now? I just got here? No. When you said earlier about my internet, no, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Well, yeah, I was sitting here and everybody was just staring at me because my computer blinked. And I can see a couple of spots that I've missed over here. Oh my gosh. Let me show you guys. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Just a couple. What, Papas? You know what, Pops? I am almost done. Mom only gets to play for an hour today, and my hour is almost up. So, although you guys know it's going to be hard for me not to mess with this, I won't touch it until tomorrow. Although I want to keep playing with it. So, tomorrow I will be on at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard, 4 o'clock Eastern. Thank you so much. Okay. It wasn't, oh, that wasn't me. That was the Wi-Fi juju. Right. Right. Uh-huh. How are we feeling here? I want to age it up so badly, you guys, because it's going to take on a whole different look to put in some dimension. You know what I mean? Like, just it being pink right now is bothering me. Step away. Yes, Mandel is really the color. Not well, they thought I was saying marble anyway, but it was or marble. Oh my gosh, I love her. And then you guys, so I did pull out, like, because we can give her a couple of, obviously we'll cut that, but we can give her a crown. And then look at how good these feet are going to look on there. We put the feet on there. Isn't that going to look... Oh, I love it. All right, but you guys said I can't touch it anymore. So I guess until my time is completely up, I will come over here and play a little bit. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, everyone. She will be magnificent. She's going to be pretty. So all I'm doing is just getting a little bit smaller of a brush, because I can't really start much of anything. So I might as well just detail her out. Is it dark? Did it get dark? I don't know if my computer's going dark or if I'm dark. The screen. Did the screen just get dark? See? Yvette's doing juju on me. She's like, blame me, will ya? I'll teach you. Thank you. It's okay. All right. Maybe it's just my screen. So I have 3 minutes. And that's fine then, because the mold is going to shrink a little bit. So then I will be able to show you guys, because I'll need to fill it. And I'll fill it tomorrow with the Ranger that I was talking to you guys about. Because for sure where the connector is, it's going to need to be filled. Actually, Troy is playing with your connection. Probably. It's all in my head. I know. Now I'm panicking because I'm thinking that I'm not going to be on screen. Like, I'm going to go have that nightmare day when I blinked like at least, I don't know, what was it, 8 or 9 times? I'm surprised anybody stayed and watched after that. But you guys are the bestest ever. You put up with my shenanigans and my chaos. So, okay, you guys, my time is almost up. So thank you again to Kristy for inviting me here today. It was great, and it was fun, challenging to see if I could. I'm surprised I even got anything down. I really am. But, okay, so if you're in the group, just make sure you hit your refresh button so you can see Teresa Renee. And if you're not in the group, please do join. The links are in my description. And I will finish this tomorrow on my channel if you're interested in coming over and seeing it finished. But thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of the creators, because we still have a few, and have a great rest of your day.